Alright. Hey YouTube, I'm Lucky, and this is your weekly Zur loot and location PSA. He's located in Nessus in the Watcher's Grave. As far as weapons go, he does have two bugged weapons. He's got the third Axiom, which is tweaking out and has Slide Shot and Sympathetic Arsenal, and sometimes it doesn't have Slide Shot, I think, and has multiple perks in other slots, so you can spend some time looking at that and see what rolls you can find there. Along with that, we also have a Cold Denial that has an Accuracy Masterwork, which is like a bow thing. I don't know how that applies to a pulse rifle, but keep that in mind if you want a really weird weapon. You might want to grab one of those. Let's go over everything now, though, from the beginning. Lord of Wolves, the exotic shotgun. Obviously, you already know. This is my favorite. This is the best. Is it really good in the current sandbox? Yes, it's still really good. Still has 15 bullets when you load in with it, so that's 3 shots. That gives it an advantage against most shotguns. Has really good range, still very lethal as long as you're using it at the proper range. Definitely worth grabbing. Celestial Nighthawk has had its moment in the sun. Currently, it's not that great. It does one-shot the bubbles in PvP, so I guess if you wanted to like armor swap to it, it can over-penetrate the bubble and kill the Titan inside. We tested that a bunch in PvP. Seems to be random if it works, though. This roll is definitely not the best PvP roll, though. This looks like more of a PvE roll with high resilience, so keep that in mind. Insurmountable Skullfort is the Titan helmet for shoulder charging Titans, and this one has like super high strength, but getting a shoulder charge kill would refresh your melee, so I'm not sure if that's good synergy or bad synergy. I guess if for whatever reason you lost your melee, it would be nice to get it back. So you got that option there. Crown of Tempest, which should be insane next season with Arc 3.0. Keep that in mind. This roll distribution is pretty average though, but it could be better than the one you have sitting in your vault. As far as weapons go, we got the Enigma's Draw, which is a really bad archetype of the sidearm, and this roll is pretty average. Cold Denial is a 340 pulse rifle. It has to compete against some of the best pulse rifles like No Time and Messenger. So unfortunately, it's not the best, but this roll is actually not bad for it, and you do have the bugged masterwork on it, so you might want to snag that bad boy. The Farewell Sidearm is actually pretty. I actually kind of like this thing. This roll is pretty average though. You've got the 7th Seraph Shotgun. Quick Draw Shield Disorient, pretty average roll. Deafening Whisper, those 2 perks have no synergy, so I'd skip that. Falling Guillotine does have the 2 strong perks, but doesn't have the rest of the stuff you want. Sword Master's Guard, Jagged Edge. And then you got the 3rd Axiom, which is bugged. And now you can see it only has 2 perks here for some reason. It still doesn't seem like a god roll by any means. What's that? They just swapped 2. Anyways. As far as armor goes, we got a 61 stat roll. Pair of Gauntlets, pretty good distribution with resilience and recovery for PvE. We want that high resilience. Really high resilience chest with 64 stats. That's pretty good. We got some boots here with 60 stats. Probably pass on, or some helmet here, so you can pass on those. And then some boots with 24 mobility and 61 stats. Nothing too crazy in terms of armor. We'll go over the Titan on Warlock Armor in just a moment. Hawkman with Opening Shot. It's pretty good. Opening Shot, sometimes the go-to perk for this. And then Dead Man's Tail Snapshot, I'd pass on that personally. Now let's go ahead and pull up the armor over here for the other subclasses. Got Vendors, Zur, them. Hold this up. So for our Warlocks, we got 25 Mobility Gauntlets, hard pass on that. 64 stat chest, not too bad distribution either. And we got a high mobility helmet. And a super high recovery pair of boots. 66 stats with 28 recovery. Sheesh. That's a nasty pair of boots from Missouri. I would definitely recommend grabbing those if you're rocking Warlocks out there. And even if you aren't, you might as well have some good armor if you do ever log on to that character. High mobility gauntlets. We're going to pass on that for the Titan. 23 resilience chest piece with 60 stat. That's a pretty good chest piece. And a 57 helmet. Pass on that. And a 61 boots with really high resilience. So that's actually excellent for Titan. So keep that in mind. Some good armor out there overall. No god rolls this week, but some interesting stuff out there, let's just say, with these 2 weird pulse rifles. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What stuff are you going to be grabbing? Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed. Smash the like button. See you in the next one. Later.